with Cheryl all the time. We work together. Absolutely.
You do. You make a great team. Okay, now, so this is the 65th annual Emmys. And
An anniversary of sorts.
I know, it is. And last year, it was spectacular with all the red and the roses. I didn't think you'd be able to top it, but I think you might have.
We tried to do something entirely different. Last year was almost a state of mind. It was red. This one we're going to be in a magical environment. We started with a conversation about what if we had a beautiful dinner in the garden. And that was our beginning. Now, then that transformed into an enchanted forest because we thought that it would be something that we could play around with. And we liked the whole idea of a tree. So we started studying all the different ways that you could imagine trees. And we started with a real tree, and then we tried abstractions of trees. And now what we've got is a complete modern abstraction of a tree that's made out of PVC pipe.
Oh my gosh. Now at the event you're going to have people that are like living trees.
Right. There are people that are going to appear in our forest. They're enchanted people too. And so they're going to be there. They're sort of us. They're going to, what we say is, activate our scenery.
Yes.
We also have a troupe of wonderful young talented dancers that will appear as shadow dancers in another part of our forest.
Wow. Okay, now my question is, my show is a lifestyle show.
Yes.
And people love to entertain, whether they're doing a party at home for the Emmys because they can't attend your beautiful
Right.
Governor's Ball. What tips do you have for them to kind of create their own enchanted world?
I have a lot of tips. I'll tell you, our primary color scheme is lavender and teal. So you go very far by just doing lavender and teal camouflage. You can have a great time. And then also, we have these wonderful kind of wintertime sort of leaf constructions that represent the leaves of the foliage of our trees. So something like that could also, over your table, would be terrific.
It would be terrific. And how simple to do.
Very simple, and of course votive lights for all of the fireflies.
Yeah.
And a starry night. You can do it outside on your patio.
That sounds like a great...
Move your TV outside and watch it.
Now, I want to share with everyone, aside from the Governor's Ball, you said you were jetting out here today, the preview, because
We're turning cameras on the new set for Arsenio Hall.
Yay!
So he's going to be coming back to television, of course.
I was just reading in the paper yesterday.
And I have designed the set. And so what we're doing today is what we call a camera look-see, and it's the beginning of the creation of the new show.
Wow. Oh my gosh, so when do we get a sneak preview of the set of Arsenio Hall?
Well, you know, we're going to be doing test shows next week.
Really?
So, and he comes on.
If I'm a good girl.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Susan Irby, the Bikini Chef, on the road at the Emmy preview here at the Academy in North Hollywood. And I'm with Chef Alec Lester. He's the executive chef of Patina Group. And Alec, this is your 16th or 18th year?
18th year.
Doing the Emmys?
Yep.
And so, what goes into creating the menu for this event? I mean, how do you keep it interesting year after year for all the guests?
Well, we start with the theme.
Yes.
And work off of that. This year, the theme being Enchanted Forest.
Yes, we were speaking with Joe and Cheryl, and they were telling us how they come up with their incredible themes. So they give that to you.
They give that to us about 6 months in advance, and
Wow.
that's when we begin to work on the menu. Joe Keemsley, Shaw, and myself come up with about 50 dishes. We incorporated the theme Enchanted Forest into the presentation of the dessert. We saw drawings of the room, and I think it's going to just go so well. For the first and second course, we went with what's available in September. And September is such a great month.
It is.
September,
It's my birthday month.
Is it? In September we have all of the end of summer produce. We have great, amazing heirloom tomatoes, lettuces. So we went with that. We started with the first course. The concept of the first course is we wanted something that was very fresh and crisp and light right off the bat to lead into the main course, which is a little more substantial, a little bit richer. And that's that's kind of how it came about. We came up with about 50 different dishes.
Wow.
And we perfected 50 different dishes and ended up with 10 of our favorites, which we presented to the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences.
Okay.
Then out of those 10, they chose the ones that...
So they have the final decision.
They get the final decision. Yeah.
Okay, did you agree with their decision?
Absolutely.
Of course they did.
It was a good call.
Well, I tasted each and they're absolutely amazing.
Oh, wonderful.
And so people that are doing their own Emmy party at home, do you have some suggestions on them on how they could maybe perhaps recreate a little bit of the style of your menu?
Yeah, I think usually when you hear advice for people cooking at home, I always hear do lots of things in advance. I kind of feel the opposite. I like to do everything at the last second. It's a little bit more challenging if you're a very sociable host because you're in the kitchen as opposed to being with your guests during that time. But it's the same way we do the actual event.
I was about to say, it's the same way you do the event. You have over 200 chefs.
Yeah, we have 215 chefs, and what we've learned over 18 years is that the whole trick to cooking for 4,000 people is to wait to the last minute to cook everything.
Wow.
Because then everything is freshly cooked, and if
Yeah.
everything is freshly cooked, the battle's half won right there.
Oh my
Because
God.
how the food tastes is the most important thing. At the event, we're going to have practically a whole farm of heirloom tomatoes right out of the still warm, right out of the ground, coming to the event site where they're going to be cut at the event site. We're cooking all of the meat.
And each chef has their own station, right? Sort of.
Yeah. For the hot food, for the salad bowls, and for the dessert course, we spread out 4,000 plates.
Wow.
It really is an awesome sight to see 4,000 plates spread out with the composition on it.
Do you have a few extra in case one drops?
I think we can make a couple that count for you. The main course, though, what we do is we divide up into 35 different teams, and each team has 150 guests. So it's as though you have 35 different restaurants serving 150 guests, all choreographed, all timed to come up at the exact same time.
Oh my gosh. Now you're the executive chef. Are you the one overseeing all of these people, or do you have help with that? Yes, no?
I'm in charge of 215 chefs that way.
Oh my gosh. Does that cause you to have a couple of gray hairs?
Not really. It's kind of like setting up a room full of dominoes and then watching them all fall, being in the driver's seat. It's a really fun night for me.
It's an adrenaline rush, right?
Absolutely.
Are you exhausted after it's over?
Not really. It goes by so fast, and it's really well choreographed, and there's all of these people. The biggest challenge is just keeping everybody focused. Because when you have 215 cooks in the kitchen, over 500 waiters, you have all these personalities, so many things going on a very tight timeline. It's keeping everybody focused is the biggest challenge.
Wow. Well, congratulations. Can't wait.